Today we're playing Orcish Skies by Siertes Meow. We have a choice right off the bat. Who will venture forward? Chieftain Rogana, the Catastrophe. Captain Lari, the Reverberating Fragment. Captain Kilwalnava, the Flourish, or Smoke, the Umbral Shiv. This does not look like a functional ship to me right here. I guess I'll go with Captain Rogana. Their ship looks the most normal. This isn't a joke. No, I know Haka is a joke, but this is an actual coup attempt. We gotta act now. I'm declaring war. Create improvised weapons and equipment. Prey upon weakened enemies. Take their shields for yourself. Strike with precision and power. Okay, she looks fairly balanced. What about Laria? I don't know, Rogana. This sounds like a 50 clans issue. I don't want to get involved in that kind of scuffle. Corblia? How's Corblia involved? They said, what? I will murder them all. I'll send them back to their emperor screaming. Okay. She has strong area of effects. Captain. I can't even pronounce this person. Oh, I like their design. They're very cool looking. 3 times, Lady Rogana. The rescue of my kin, you an instrument. To reject your call to aid, a monstrous requirement of villainy. The path of justice, of friendship, an honor to walk. Uprooting Corblia's vile influence, a great task. The realms are thanks. They talk very strangely. Okay, weak maneuverability, but everything else is pretty strong. Or Smoke. Hey, Rogana. Yeah, right back at you. Look, I just had a shipment go missing. A big one. Yeah, it was Haka. What I'm going to do about this is fight. I'll blow as many ships out of the skies as it takes. Yeah, well, I'm doing this with or without you, but it's easier on both of us if we work together on this. Okay, weak durability. All the pilots seem to be female. That's interesting. Alright, I'm going with the first one. Okay, so, I did not have enough time to look at that. The clan has outfitted you with Grape Shot, Mag, Rocket, Deploy Seekers, Assemble Spark Lance, and an upgrade Utilize. Okay. Energy is required for most actions. Gain energy every turn. I think this is covering something. Red Scar ships up ahead. Everybody to your stations. It's going to be a tough campaign. Laria, Red Scar are a bunch of spineless vultures. But they'll fight hard. They'll burn like all the rest. The elders soar at my sides. Your enemies stand no chance. For you, I'll sing to nature, begging for her fury until her ears bleed. That's a good thing, right? I'm going to murder them all. Nice. Okay. This GUI is a little intimidating. Okay, here's my character. Port, hull, and I guess that's starboard. So it looks like I have health for different areas of the ship. What is this? Your hull and shields. Shields protect your hull. Taking damage to the front. Okay. So I have shields, apparently. Oh, I see. The port and starboard are the shields, and the hull is like the health. Okay. Do shields regenerate? Okay. So if you hit a ship dead on or dead behind, then it counts as you bypass the shields. Okay. What is this? Precision is active. The bonus effect on precision cards will activate if you play them. Precision will remain active until you perform a fly, bank, reverse twist, or bonus. Okay. You have no ammo stocked. Okay. Cruise. Can't really look at that, I guess. What is that? Pause? A bounty hunter will arrive to pursue you eventually. Even if the bounty hunter is defeated, he will return stronger. Okay. Enemy morale. Enemies will rout when their morale is low. Scuttle enemy ships to lower their morale. Okay. Move. Move to a new space on the map. Once a turn, your first movement is free. You currently have a free movement. 1 twist per turn. Standard cost movement is 5. A twist costs 5. Your flight levels are fly 0, bank 0, 0, 0. Okay. Your deck. There are 10 cards in your deck. Cards will not be displayed in order. Dur boost? Oh, directional boost. Overcharge directionally. It costs 4 yellow squiggles. Grape shot, which is, well, on a pirate ship, that's used to kill the crewmates. It's like a shotgun. Another direction boost. Just a general boost. Deploy Seekers. Spawn 2 Seeker rockets on opposite sides. Oh, that sounds cool. What are those? It seems like the yellow number is something I need to pay, but I don't know what. Your discard. There's no cards in your discard. Energy is required for most actions. Gain energy every turn. Okay. End your turn. All cards in your hand will be discarded. Okay, interesting. Is that the enemy? And that's where he's going to move? Maybe? I want to, like, scroll. Okay, there we go. Right click. Okay, this little ship is going to get right up in my grill. So is this big ship. I guess you can't go into the clouds. He's kind of far away, but he's going to move towards me. Ooh, and that big boy. I don't know what he's doing yet. Okay. I might go for this guy, because it would be a one-on-one fight, and I would get away from them. So... There's no tutorial as far as I can tell, so I guess I'm just going to go for it. Okay, so first I'm going to spawn these Seekers. What do I do? Okay, did that do something? Seeker rockets hover around the ship at a fixed angle. On the round end, they attempt to target an enemy within 4 range of their respective side. Seeker rockets always hit weak points. Okay, cool. I want to move. I guess this button. I could turn. Can I do a slight turn? Or is it always... I guess not. Okay. I want to get in range of this guy. So I'm gonna move here. Can I overcharge my movement? And that means I can move farther, right? Maybe? What is this? Okay, now I want to fire grape shot at this, because that's where he's going to be, right? Or do I fire it where he is? Oh my goodness, this is so much text. I'm just going to skim this. Okay, it's like a bonus. Okay, maybe I have to fire it where he is and not where he's going. I'll move again. I'm going to move here. Okay. Now, can I deploy these suckers? Yes. I want to do that. And I also want to grape shot at him. Oh, I can't do both, I guess. Okay, this does... How much damage? 9 damage twice. Okay, that seems pretty good. Let's do that. Is there anything else I can do? I don't think so. I'm going to end my turn. It seems I missed. He didn't shoot at all. Well, that's irritating. Okay. Javelin. Scatter shot. Boost or scrap rocket. Okay. I'm going to turn. I'm going to move. I need to get out of the danger zone. Here. And then I want to fire my scrap rocket at him. Right? Oh, I hit him. I think. Oh, I see. So that'll take out his shields, but it won't actually kill him. Okay. Yeah. Okay, and then can I follow up with a scatter shot? Yeah, and then he's dead, right? Because this is -2. Got one. Okay. And I'll end my turn. I'm thinking I'm getting the hang of it. Alright, I don't want to mess with this guy yet. He looks hard. I'm going to turn back around if I can. I forget how much energy it takes to turn. Oh, I guess you can't turn twice in the same move, so I'll fly here. And then can I turn again? No, okay. What is this? Okay. Assemble Spark Lance. Siphon Dart. Mag Rocket. None of these can hit the enemy. The Javelin maybe could if I could turn again. Okay, I guess I'll do Assemble Spark Lance. Do it. Now I have a Spark Lance. Do I keep that? I don't know. No, I don't. Lame. Oh, dang, I got hit. Okay, I need to turn. How come I can't turn? There we go. Okay, I've turned. This is a lot of enemies, and I don't want to deal with all of them, so let's move here. And then I'll see if I can take out one of these little guys. Siphon Dart. Okay, let's do Siphon Dart. Be nice if I could just click on it to execute it. It's kind of weird having to drag it. Okay, so I actually steal health or energy from him. Cool. Oh, I'm not close enough to do a scatter shot. I guess I'll move again and get out of range. And that'll be my turn. Oh, I thought I was out of range. I guess not. Alright. I'm going to turn this away. I like how the color-coded danger signs show how much danger I'm going to be in. That's pretty helpful. Mag rocket. I wonder if I can... I'll hit this guy straight on the back, which will do a lot of damage. Yeah, I'll go here. And then I'll see if I can hurt this guy. Mag rocket. Get him. And then a scrap rocket. And then a scatter shot. Oh, I can't reach him with the scatter shot. Never mind. Spark lance. Get him. Oh, I can't get him with a spark lance either. Boost. I could try moving again and get out of danger. Yeah, I guess maybe that's the key to survival, is you gotta hit and then move. Okay, I think I did pretty good that round. Okay, I needed to turn again. Okay, can I get you now? Nope. I gotta move forward just a little bit. I don't want to drain too much energy, though. Okay. Move there. It takes 5 energy to move? I forget. The first movement is free. I don't know. It didn't say. Oh, it's right here. I see. Above the energy bar. So it would take 5 to move. So I need to save at least 5. Okay. That does 3. That does 2. That does 3. Alright, I'm going to hit you with the javelin. Blammo. I'm going to get you with another javelin. I almost drained his shield down to 11. I could do a couple more shots. Let's get him with a mag rocket. I got... Oh, I can do these. Okay, and then I should have just enough to move. I can't get out of danger, but I can be in less danger. And that's my turn. Is he pulling back? Maybe. Okay, I'm gonna turn. I guess I'll try to take out some of these smaller guys. Scatter shot. Oh, it works like a shotgun and you hit multiple. That's helpful. Let's do it again. Oh, I got 2 in one go. Let's see. I've never done an overcharge. Let's see what this does. Oh, does it improve the shields? That's nice. And then for my last bit of energy, I will move straight forward, I guess. Alright. Oh, cool. That rocket got him. Oof. I'm doing okay. I have not broken my shield yet. Alright, I'm going to turn. What's this? Scrap rocket. Debating whether I want to move forward and get both of these. Get the bigger ship or get the smaller ship. Oh, that turn counts as a move. Okay, I'll get the smaller ship. Whoops, not what I wanted. Now, would it be better to run or better to stay and try to finish these guys? I think it would probably be better to try to kill one of them. So I'm going to move forward. That does 15. That does also 15. Overcharge damage directionally. Can I do this side? The starboard side? Oh, I got him. Okay, I could either hit him or it's like or that's his 15. He's got more than 15. I probably should just move out of the way. I'll get behind him. Oh, what hit him? Maybe my rocket thing. I don't see where the range on this one is. Seeker missiles. Let's assemble a spark lance. Where is it? Oh, I didn't get it. Well, that's lame. I don't know, I might just play it safe this one. I'll probably just come around this direction. Although my right side is lower shield than my left side, so why don't I turn so I can take some hits on the port side rather. Oh, I got all weapon cards. Oh, he's just in range. Let's do it. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna move. If I do this, I'll be right in range. That doesn't kill him though. But I have one of these. Well, or a spark lance. Now I'll do a scrap rocket. Alright, so that only leads the big ship, who has not moved the whole fight. I wonder if he'll start moving now. No, I guess he's just going to sit still. I've only got a couple more turns before this bounty hunter shows up. Scatter shot, grape shot. I don't know if I can hit him from here. I might just take a wide swing around. Or I could just turn and come straight at him. Yeah, why not? I'll be a little gutsy. Oh, I got him. That would put me in range, but let's not do that. Let's just sit the turn down. Now, alright. Maybe this is the real fight. I'm going to turn, and then I'm going to What does this do again? Overcharging the shields increases their capacity. Okay. Well, let's see. I'll attack first. Direction boost. Yeah, let's do a direction boost. This side. That'll be good for now. Oh, he doesn't seem to attack. He just deploys the little drones. I should have gone for him first. Let's do javelin. And the rocket. And you've only got a little bit left. Scatter shot. Oh, I won. I like the fireworks. Okay. So, what does rolling the dice do? This is where I'm heading, I suppose. +2 work orders, this armory only. Collect 5 gold. 5 gold by passing. Oh, is it like a board game where you just sort of move? Okay. Roll. Six. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bounty hunter takes -1 turns to arrive on the next fight. That's pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Play a minigame, earn gold. Oh, I'm gonna try that. Go. Left. This is a cool little overworld mechanic. Green arrow? Okay. Okay, once again, I'm overwhelmed by the GUI. Okay, is this like an upgrade screen? Oh, we actually have money. I didn't realize. Increase fly movement. Bank movement, drift movement, twist, reverse. I didn't know you could reverse. Stated movement cost. Shield. Reactor output. Oh, I like that. Increases how much energy you can hold. Increases card draws on turn start. Okay. I like the reactor output, and I like the increased card draws. I mean, that seems pretty cheap. This just upgrades these. Steady shot. These are expensive. Okay. Collect a bonus. I guess I'll get the most. Oh. Ooh. I could take this or pick a random one. I guess I'll be dangerous. Oh, 15. Go or double go? Go? Holy cow. Again, a lot of GUI. What is going on? Okay. Are these cards I can choose from, but if I choose one, I can't get the ones next to it? I'm just going to click on one and see what happens. Lethal shot. Okay. Utility shot and grape shot. Is this the bounty hunter, or is that me? Okay. These are the cards I used. Briefing. Okay. Break through their ranks. Don't let them get an inch of sky. Hey, Chief. Sorry, no supply convoy here. Just me. Oh, are you kidding me? You're setting ambushes now? Yeah, well, if it works, it works, you know. That's the thing, Vraga. It's not... You should have brought twice as many ships. Nah, we got this. So I guess they know each other. Okay. Bunch of little ships and a medium size. And this guy way in the back. Okay. And this guy. Well, I don't want to get surrounded. I do have a bunch of scatter shots. Maybe I could take out most of these guys in one go. If I banked in here, I might be able to get a few. What is this? Yeah, let's do that. Oh, I didn't kill everybody. Well, I got quite a few. Grip shot confuses me. I can't see where it hits. I've never seen a card like this before. Utility shot. Okay. Oh, I can get you with the javelin. Mag rocket. The mag rocket wouldn't kill him. Oh, I didn't. Oh, he's moving there. Okay. I'll probably just get out of firing range. Here. And in my turn. Yeah. What do I got? Scatter shot. Seekers. Lethal shot. That's cool. Let's do lethal shot. I don't know what that does, but it sounds cool. Maybe I'll try to hit this guy. We get right behind him. And I'll hit him with something. Maybe the spark lance. Where's the spark lance? It said I would assemble it. Oh well, scrap rocket. And that won't do a ton of damage. I guess Seekers. And that'll be it. Alright, my turn. What So I got javelin, scatter, rockets, utility shot. Okay. Well, I'd like to hit this guy since he is turned away from me, which is good for me, bad for him. And I'll hit him with grape shot. And the rocket. Go on. I don't know what a utility shot is. I want to try it. Okay. Now they are moving on either side of me. It'll be okay. I took some damage, but I think it'll be okay. Let's see. Oh, I can't javelin him. I'll get him with the scatter shot. That does not kill him, though. I'll do grape shot. That got him. Alright, I'm going to move into your range. I'm going to hit you with the Spark Lance, which seems to be really powerful. Did that not do anything? And a javelin. Man, I'm hammering on him, but he doesn't seem to be losing health. Spark Lance. And a scatter shot. Got him. Oh, is that it? I thought there was another one. Cool. Well, I suppose I'll go ahead and give my final thoughts. Overall, I really like this game. The theme is really interesting. The idea of sort of being an airship captain and doing these tactical turn-based combat is really neat. And I like the idea that, like, because you're an airship, it limits the way you can move throughout the battlefield. You have to really think about how you're turning and maneuvering. And Haka's realized he's not getting rid of us that easily. Good. We have to play our cards carefully here. We're still very outnumbered. The fleet's going to create an opening. You're going to fly through it and knock out their flagship. Keep your head on out there. This plan doesn't work without you. I really like the card-based combat. It's nice that it sort of randomizes, so you don't know what you're going to get every turn. And it kind of reflects the idea of being a ship captain, because although you give your crew orders on what to do, they might not follow their orders, or they might panic. So it kind of leans into that semi-chaotic environment of being a ship captain. And you can't really rely on... I wonder why I can't hit this check mark. I guess maybe I have to do this. You can't really rely on the idea of having the same attack every time. I like the artwork is nice, and I like that I'm an orc and not a human. Which is, I don't know, I think that's silly, but I don't know, I just like it. Their flagship is close. Stay on the offensive. You're getting desperate, Vraga. It stinks, and it's all over you. Nah, I was already desperate. You're smelling the fact I haven't showered in a week. Sweat doesn't stink like the desperation. It's... Why are we using metaphors? Beats me. I'm happy to switch to guns. Yeah, honestly, the only really negatives I have to say is I was pretty overwhelmed when I just logged in. And a lot of players might just exit out because this is really intimidating. So having a tutorial is definitely necessary for this sort of game. And I would even go so far as to slowly introduce the UI elements one at a time as to not overwhelm your player. And I would even put tutorials in the after battle screens where you're upgrading and stuff, because that kind of overwhelmed me too. I figured it out, or at least I think I figured most of it out. But yeah, that was my biggest turnoff. It was a little scary starting the game and seeing all of this. But for the most part, I really liked it. In fact, this is the type of game that I would buy, so I'll definitely be keeping an eye out for it. And I think you've done a great job, and I can't wait to see how it improves.